the defibrillator in the old post box.
The old phone box.
I think they've got something like 22 defibs at the moment around the island. Big chair.
That's the chair. Pat had the soup of the day, which is a leek and potato with a slice of really nice olive bread.
Yeah.
I had cheese and pickle sandwiches. Which is
Sure.
good. And your name?
Hello, I'm George.
Hello.
Nice to meet you.
Hello, welcome back to another video. We're up here in the Isle of Arran. It's Sunday. It's just about morning and it's pissing down. We'll go for a drive. We'll take you around the island on the circuit road. We are down here in Kildonan,
Which is in the southeast of the island.
and we're going to follow the road clockwise, and I'll show you various places on the way. Ruth Ashlyn did the drive in a camper van. We're going to do it in a Fiat 500, so it's going to be quite a different experience. So I'm going to hand you over to Kat. We'll show you a bit of the road and we'll show you some villages.
And we'll stop at a few of them on the way.
Yeah, and have a little look around. So let's get out of here. It's a very small car, with a very small engine, and it's a bit like riding a lawnmower. So we're going to turn left here, going towards Kilmore in Blackwaterfoot. The road's a bit rough around here, so you wouldn't want to go too fast. You can see Ailsa Craig to the left. It's quite clear out there today.
And there's Pladder Island towards the left, which has the lighthouse on. The lighthouse is now automated, though there are a few houses on the island, probably for those who are maintaining the lighthouse. It was an inhabited island, but now the lighthouse is automated. People went elsewhere. We're driving towards Blackwaterfoot and Drumaloon Bay, which is a marine protected area. Now, Arran has a number of protected birds. We've got ospreys, and you've got golden eagles, cormorants, and various other birds. You've also got otters and a lot of red deer, and there's also the red squirrel, although David, my cousin's hubby, says that there's not as many red squirrels around this year, but the red deer are prolific now, especially towards now the Lag Distillery.
This is Kilmore, 30 mile an hour through here.
And the Lag Distillery is based here, and the deer are coming even down to the fences. They've had to reinforce the fences because during COVID they stopped culling the deer, so the deer are taking over. I wonder if there's any venison on the menu.
Might be, it might be a bit dear though.
You won't get venison, of course, at this time of the year very easily.
It's a seasonal meat.
Yes. It's classed as game. The gaming season starts in August. The 12th of August is known as the Glorious 12th, and that's when they start shooting the game birds.
Gradient down here past the school. It's 20 mile an hour when school's on and the lights are flashing. See, it's quite twisty roads around here, so even though it's a 30 mile an hour speed limit, it's not a good idea to try and achieve that, otherwise it'll end up going over the side.
And even though Arran's only a small island and there's only 5,000 inhabitants, there are 7 golf courses and 8 schools. And the golf course up at Blackwaterfoot is a 12-hole golf course, which is only one of 2 in Europe. There are no towns, only villages of varying sizes. And Kildonan, where we've been staying, is the 7th largest village.
I'm going back uphill There's an honesty box not far from here where we visited yesterday in one of the farms.
And they stock it up with fresh eggs and vegetables.
And delicious chocolate brownies. We had one yesterday.
Sausages and bacon. We had a lovely chat to the farmer, lovely lady.
Yeah.
And that honesty box was also featured in Ruth Ashling's video of Arran, and we will link it at the end of this video so you can go and watch that.
There's the honesty box just on the left.
Here we go.
Lag Distillery is on the left. They do tours and tasting sessions.
Drive very carefully when coming down these roads because there are quite a lot of potholes. I don't think there's the funding for the roads. Arran is one of those places that relies quite heavily on tourism. Although it's very artisan, there's loads of really amazing and quite successful artists in the area. But of course, it is quite remote, being an island, fairly close to Ireland, and the weather gets rather leery.
There are not many places where you can safely do more than 20 mile an hour down here, especially in wet weather. The Blackwater Foot, 30 mile an hour limit, heading towards the sea. The road is fairly smooth through here. We were here a couple of days ago.
It's famous for the King's Cave. The King's Cave is where King Robert the Bruce is purported to have sought shelter and was intrigued to see a spider weaving its web. It's quite famous for the Blackwater Bakery, which is an award-winning bakery out of a little cabin, and the stuff is put into like a very large honesty box, and you leave your money there and pick up your bread. It's cash only. They also sell delicious brownies and cakes and other pastries, but you have to be quick.
A few B&Bs here.
This is quite spread out, and this is Drumaloon Bay, this area. So we have a marine protected area all around the caves because of the wildlife and marine life. And there's some more hills over yonder.
Yeah, so that was Blackwater Foot. We've got national speed limit 60. Again, wouldn't advise trying to do 60 along here. I'm still doing 30 at the safest speed to do. It's like another B&B on the left.
A lot of the properties have solar panels, but there aren't any on the farmland.
It's quite eco, but it's done in a nice way. It's not too obtrusive.
It's not done on prime agricultural land, it's done on existing buildings.
This bit of road's just been resurfaced. So we've got some loose chip-ins. That's the rattling sound you can hear coming from the back of the car.
This is Macri. We passed the Wee Free, that is the free church, not far behind. It's well known for Stone Circle here, but we're not stopping off here today. We're visiting the Stone Circle tomorrow with my cousin and her lovely hubby. But it's sparsely populated.
Not much here, is there?
It's mainly wild moors. It's well known for Macri Moor, where the Stone Circle is, and forest and hills. This looks to be the centre of Macri. We passed the Macri tea room on the right hand side. But look at this, look at the water. Isn't that stunning? You've got a view right over to the hills, which I guess is the mainland.
There's always shortcuts across the island, and I expect they're very small roads.
Incidentally, you can also get to the King's Cave via Macquarie, but although there's a car park, you have to go down to the beach via the woodland or the forest, and it's quite a long walk. Otherwise, you have to wait for the tide to be a bit lower because they're actually sea caves.
You want to be driving very carefully along here, especially at night, because there's no barrier between the road and the beach.
And yet, remarkably, there is a bus service that goes right round the island. There's a wind farm on the horizon. There's a beautiful beach, so we'll have a wee wander around here. So we'll see you back in a bit.
So here we are in Pern Mill. We're going to show you around. This is the village shop and post office.
We've got a few planks for sale. There's water there. Dog bowl. Benches. On a nice day, you've got really lovely views.
Dedicated to former postmistress.
And there's info in the window and what's going on. And that's, you've got the defibrillator. In the old post box.
The old phone box.
I think they've got something like 22 defibs at the moment around the island. And you get milk. Arran milk. Bye. And they've got various teas. Let's see what they've got. Camomiles. Spice chai.
Relaxed tea if you're feeling a bit hesitant.
Relaxed tea, green tea blend. Would you like one?
Would be nice.
Choose something.
Well, a nice treat. Homemade bickies.
Where's this next one?
Naan breads. I think we find those up here. Someone's want to send a postcard.
These are the 12 apostles, which are old fishermen's cottages, and each used to have a light in the window.
You're looking at those presently. So that's our ill-gotten gains from the village shop. 2 beers, a packet of biscuits for someone, and some tea and some postcards. We've got relaxed tea, which should keep us nice and chilled out.
And it's good for your blood pressure as well.
We're now going to have a nice cup of tea in the Lighthouse restaurant. They take cash, no cards under £10. Which is a good thing, cash is king and queen, isn't it? So that's our little tour of Pern Mill.
Beautiful coffee.
We had a lovely cup of coffee. I had some green tea and a piece of millionaire slice.
And it was really good as well.
It's homemade. So we head back to the car and go and see the 12 Apostles.
Yes.
We're just leaving the village now. It's still raining, but that's not stopping us. It's like a church to the right.
That's nice.
Built in 1910.
A lot of the buildings, the older ones, were built around that time.
A mile or so up the road from our last stop, and we'll be looking at the 12 Apostles.
During the clearances, old catacomb was broken up and the 12 houses that were there were on fire. The crofters had gone out for the evening and came back to find them all burning, and then afterwards 12 new houses were built. They all had different shaped windows, and the idea was that as tenants they would be fishing on the Firth of Clyde over yonder. So there was a lot of anger that built up because there weren't really any fishermen much. The crofters, there was a lot of bad feeling, and the crofters eventually moved away. The houses are now all privately owned, but each would have a light in the window, so the idea was that you would always know who was signalling, and that's why they are called the 12 Apostles.
Jetty down to the sea for anyone who wants to sail over to the other side. It's an old anchor. It's a very small village. It has a bus stop. Somewhere to sit.
It must be nice on a warm day sitting here.
Somewhere to drag the boat in. Guess that's what it's for, that winch. A nice little beach.
Lovely beach.
And there's a swan in the sea. There it goes, and then it decides to report its takeoff. There's the chair. And plenty of posters in the window.
And these buses, they're quite
the
regular.
324. There's only a small bus. It gets you around. There's the bus map. Route number 321 to 324. Ferry crossing from the Crenza to whatever that bit is on the left. Well, it seems to have stopped raining and the sun's coming out. There's a boat going into the bay.
That's the one thing about being on this island. It can take several hours before the weather improves, but then by afternoon it's sunny.
It's quite nice now.
It is, it's lovely.
Still a bit chilly, still feels a bit like autumn even though we haven't even seen the end of July.
It's picturesque even on a bleak day.
We're just coming into La Crenza.
We're going to stop here for some lunch and then we might go and have a look at the castle.
Yeah, there's the Calmac ferry. We saw that coming in earlier.
It goes to an island called Clanig. I think that's how you pronounce it. But it's in Gaelic and I'm not very good with pronunciation. My Gaelic is poor. Dan's is non-existent.
Can park up on the end here. And here we are. Let's have a look round.
It's very pretty. The castle is on the sticky out bit.
They're loading up for the crossing to Clanig.
There's a pub down here as well. And something called a sandwich shop. So we'll see what there is.
Sandwiches, probably.
And there's the castle.
Yeah. The map makes everything look bigger
Yes, it does.
and further away.
All the major villages look quite far apart on the map, but actually nothing's further than maybe 10-20 minutes away. You can be around the whole island in 3 hours.
The Cranza Country Inn, which is a community hub, village bus stop with 3 chairs.
This is the country inn I was talking about.
It's got ensuite bedrooms, good food, fully licensed bar. Nice wooden sculpture here.
Spectacular views,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Right, we're in the Cranza Country and we've had an absolutely wonderful lunch. Kat had the soup of the day, which is a leek and potato with a slice of really nice olive bread.
Yeah.
I had cheese and pickle sandwiches, which is good. And your name?
Hello, I'm George.
Hello.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, we'll give you a mention.
That'll be lovely,
Give you a
thank
mention.
you. Yeah.
And look out for us. You are on YouTube. You are.
Cat Evans Cuisine and Cat Evans Live.
I remember that one.
I'm Dan the Piano Man.
Dan the piano
Yeah.
man. Okie dokie.
Yeah.
Cracking.
Yeah.
Let's have a look for you guys.
This place is well worth a visit and a pit stop, and they also have rooms as well. So if you're in the area, why not come on down?
Definitely.
That's brilliant, thanks very much.
Thanks for your hospitality.
No problem.
Doesn't look like they've been lived in for a while.
No. Chimney's in a bit of a state.
Yes. They need a bit of attention. And a bit of gardening.
And it's gone miserable again.
So we're just leaving. We're now going inland. We passed the Cranzer Castle and we're leaving the village in the next few minutes. Just going over the little burn here. Church to the right. I guess that's the Cranzer Church with a fairly decent sized graveyard. And the Geo Park is to the right. Passing the distillery very soon, the original distillery in Arran.
And they're now concentrating on peated whiskey. At Lag, down on the south, which is their sister, much newer distillery, they're concentrating on the peated whiskies, which are tremendous.
They're very nice. I had a wee dram last night. The Cranzer campsite and golf course. The distillery is 100 yards on the right, so those white buildings with the grey roof.
All over the island, the shops sell the Isle of Arran whiskey.
It's very nice.
And it's reasonably priced as well for single malt.
Slowing down slightly as we go over the Humpback Bridge. And there's a sheep. Let's say hello to him. Hello, sheep.
Hello, sheep.
Approaching Sannox. Through some very remote countryside. So it's getting windy again. Corrie Golf Club. We're coming to Corrie.
We're going to stop off in Corrie.
Have a little wander round. We're now entering the outskirts of Corrie. We've got the sea to our left again. We're back on the coast. Rather nice houses along here. Then we're going to stop off in Corrie and have a wander round. Looks like the centre of it is just down here. There's Corrie Primary School on the right. We might be able to park up round the corner here. That'd be alright.
This'll do.
This'll do.
There isn't a car park as such.
But so we've made one here.
The sea's lovely and clear. You can see right to the bottom.
It's crystal clear.
Beautiful water.
Could almost drink it. Let's see what's down here.
It's a quiet place.
Yeah, it's very quiet.
There's somebody right on the end who's
Fishing.
been fishing.
Wonder what's coming out of there today.
Nice bit of sea bass maybe.
The mackerel.
Salmon.
Yeah, anything.
Nice garden. Very
Yeah.
birds, right?
Seagulls.
Yeah.
So we're in the northeastern part of the island now.
And this is the Corrie Hotel.
So just had a cup of coffee in the Corrie Hotel,
Very nice.
and we're going to have a wander down the other end of the village.
Still raining.
Yeah, it's a little bit moist.
The hotel seems to be the hub of the village. It's a very nice hotel.
Yeah.
You can have a meal or just drinks.
The food looked nice. I could see them
Food looks lovely.
what they were eating.
We've got a pool table. A couple of the kids were having a friendly game of pool. And we even saw a bloke in a tartan.
Yeah, wearing a kilt. Well, the guy fishing has stopped fishing now, unless he's moved. That was built in 2006, that house. There's the car, the Fiat, the lawnmower.
Someone has a Ukraine flag.
Quite pretty little houses here.
Oh, probably fishermen's cottages.
Yeah, I think you're
That
right.
looks like a fisherman's.
Yeah, that's a fisherman's cottage. Yeah, it's got this sort of fishing village vibe to it.
All over the island you can get beautiful fresh fish.
Oh
In
yeah.
the restaurants and cafes. There's a seafood cafe here as well, I believe, which is really good. If you like things like
Yeah.
prawns and mussels and oysters and stuff. It reminds me of Cornwall a bit,
This is very much like Cornwall, this bit.
isn't it?
Some of the little tiny villages
Sort
on
of
the...
like Pompero.
Yeah, all the fishing villages in Cornwall, very similar. There are some slow children here.
Arran isn't the kind of place to come if you want a wild nightlife.
Definitely not.
But if you're into the outdoors, it's brilliant.
Yeah, if you like nature and hiking and beautiful scenery,
Sailing,
outdoor pursuits, then it's the perfect place to come.
windsurfing.
Wood carver and sculptor there. What is it? All a workshop.
Some caves at the back.
Oh yes. More fishermen's cottages. That old house up the hill there. It's got a bit of carrots, it's got stained glass windows.
Maybe a chapel at some point.
Possibly.
The kirks are a bit different here from mainland Scotland in some places.
Yeah.
They're more chapel.
Yeah, more like
Shape.
chapels, even like houses.
Yes.
They like their flowers here.
Yeah.
They've made it very pretty.
It is so like parts of Cornwall. Like round Land's End as well.
Oh yeah. It's got obvious they've painted that red. They painted it blue, they'll have to change the name. So there we are, I think we've seen most of it now. There's a school on the left, we passed that as we drove in.
It's getting hazy out over yonder.
Getting hazy, it's getting wet. Shall we go back to the car?
Yes, let's go back to the car.
We're heading back to the car and we'll see you there. The gardens go right down to the sea almost. You could sit at the bottom of your garden if you lived here and fish. So we're now heading out of Corrie, back inland for a little bit to go to Brodick. Shouldn't take us too long. There's no sat-nav here, no Google Maps because there's no signal. So ETAs and things are just guesswork. You just follow the road. You can't really go wrong.
It'll take between 10 and 20 minutes. Brodick is only the next major village. It's the biggest village southwards, and you get the ferry back to Ayrshire from there, to mainland Ayrshire, because we're actually in North Ayrshire on the Isle of Arran. We haven't really seen many roadworks on the island.
No, on the mainland there's roadworks on the roadworks.
But look over here in the distance is the ferry. So that's going in the direction of Brodick. And there's a yacht on the horizon as well. There's various seabirds here on the rocks.
This is Brodick. We'll have a wander around here. Rain stopped, so it's a little bit nicer. Summer's still here, just about, even though we haven't finished July yet. The village, you can see the port in the distance. There's two main ferries that serve the islands and the mainland. You've got Calmac and you've got Portland ferries. There's a little shop here. That one's closed. Oh, it says open there.
Yeah, it's a little farm shop.
Let's have a look inside. It's not closed at all. It's like a vending machine. Woodside farm shop. Not much left. It's got some eggs. Some more eggs.
You just put your money in there.
Yeah. And then it releases the tomatoes. Shop from machine. And you can fill your milk bottle up with local milk.
Some of these tomatoes are heritage, they're all different shapes. Local tomatoes. That's a really cool idea, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's obviously popular because there's not much left.
Yeah. I think good produce. And hire a bike. Arran bike hire. Have a cycle round the island. They keep you fit. Or hire a paddle board and you hire a kayak.
We've got the museum, which is just right in the town. Genealogy, social history, archaeology, 1940s school.
Yeah, that'd be exciting.
Interesting.
There's the outdoorsy shop.
We'll have a look in the outie.
Let's have a look inside. Footballs. Book swap for charity, that's nice. Paddle
balls and wetsuit stores.
Neckwear.
Do you want a t-shirt?
You do get ticks up here, so you've got the method of removing them. All you need is some Avon Skin So Soft.
And then the storage boxes.
Food boxes.
These are good if you're camping.
It comes with a fork. You've got a cutlery set here. Cutlery set and case.
And that's for
Food flask there.
Yes.
Good camping equipment. More flasks and cups.
Water bottle.
Yeah. So got some gift shops here.
Taste of Arran.
Let's have a look.
Nice, isn't it?
Mini golf is closed. Different coloured golf balls.
That's nice, isn't it?
Beachy things.
Yeah. Next door as well. Hello.
Hi. Handmade tablet, local. Gluten free.
Tablet.
It's Arran Gold liqueur. Flavoured tablet. Honey. Fluffy things.
Coos. Ireland Coos garden.
Fudge. All the Highland coos and stags. All the souvenirs here. They've got everything here except Donald Trump.
Maybe that's a blessing, darling. These are cute. Animals behaving madly.
Yeah.
Your mum would like one of those.
You know something that looks a bit like that.
I think that's great. And there's a stag as well.
Yeah, it's got a cute face. Souvenir shop's closed.
Just.
I've finished for the day.
What a shame. I really wanted to get in there. Okay.
And then there's a Little Rock Cafe, which also looks a little bit closed.
We'll just take a walk down the road
Yeah,
and see what else there is.
They're probably busy during the day.
I love all the fairy lights.
Yeah. And there's the local golf course. No sign of Donald Trump yet. I think the Trumps still quite like that course.
Little Rock Cafe. But this is Brodick, not Arkansas.
Yeah. There's a rainbow over the boat. I don't know if it's going to pick up on the GoPro. That looks a bit abandoned. Well served with shops. There's a big co-op, even though it has its own car park. Not sure the car parking here.
And it's all free.
Yes.
It's free.
Exactly. No CPZs or LTNs here. No ULEZ. It's great.
People are naturally caring about the environment here.
Oh yeah. That's where you get your eyes looked at. And that's the Douglas Hotel. It's quite posh.
Hotel. Quite central. Handy for the ferry.
Very handy for the ferry. Yeah, they've kept the garden very nice here as well.
Lots of flowers everywhere.
Yes.
And well kept gardens. We've got terraces here. We have tea, coffee, home baking. Everywhere does home baking.
Everything's homemade round here.
It's fantastic.
Very nice. We had homemade soup earlier on,
And even if you're not a resident, you can have breakfast.
and yeah, outpatients. As we always call it. Yeah.
They're quite exotic.
I'm not sure what they are. Anybody can leave a comment saying what they are. Be very grateful.
Picture of that.
To me, it's just a flower.
Looks like a passion flower.
Oh. You see how black it is further north. Yes, as you say, black as Bill's mother's. It looks very wet over there.
If you come to Arran as a foot passenger, it costs only a £5. They're not allowed to charge any more than that.
They have to make it equivalent to the bus fare. There's a model of the island here. Let's see where we are. This is looking towards the north. Brodick is here. We started
Kildona
down here.
Down here.
There's Kildona. So we've followed the road all the way around. So we've gone all the way up here. The road cut across here. This is just the pure landscape. Round here to Locranza, and then we visited the gap, then we went through the gap, came up at Stannox and Corrie, and then they're down here in Brodick where the ferry comes out. It's even got its own Model C here. So then we'll carry on towards Lamash, Whiting Bay, and then back to Kildonan where we started. Map of the village here. Plenty of walks for hikers. We saw them with their rucksacks and their walking sticks and their walking boots and everything. Quite outdoorsy. And there's the mountain that we passed earlier to your left. Can't remember what it's called.
Goat Fell.
Goat Fell.
It's a Corbett.
A Corbett.
Corbett is between 2,500 and 3,000 feet. And a Munro is over 3,000 feet. A Munro would include mountains such as Ben Nevis.
Birds of seagulls and cormorants here, which means fish. There's two over there as well. It's 6 o'clock, the sun's shining, and we're just leaving Brodick en route to Lamlash. It's been mixed weather today. You see the ferry terminal in front of us, so we're going to go past the end of that. We covered the ferry terminal in the previous video. Douglas Hotel on the right, we've had a look at that one. So we're going to continue up the road to our 2 o'clock. About 5 minutes away from Lamlash, it's not far. Well, they've resurfaced the road along here, you can hear the grit. So we're coming into the edge of Lamlash, you've got the golf course on the left. Again, fairly small place, there's quite a lot going on here. 30-mile-an-hour speed limit coming in. That's quite a nice golf course actually. There's the clubhouse. Yeah, this is Lamlash. So we're going to drive down to the sea and turn right. Looks quite tropical here with the palm tree in the garden. Cemetery to the left.
The bay is beautiful.
Looks great. It's a calm sea, good visibility.
The lifeboat is run from here.
We'll be taking the next left. We're going to be stopping at the Drift Inn for our dinner. Blockhouse car park. This is it. This is the Drift Inn. Space there. That's for electric vehicles. We're going to go in behind. In for our fish and chips, and we shared a apple and ginger crumble with ice cream, which was very nice.
Arran ice cream.
Yeah, proper Arran ice cream without any Beauvais in it. There's a cruise ship ahead of us. Yes, we're very lucky we've got nice weather now. It's a bit iffy earlier. Wonder where that cruise ship has come from. Yeah. The tide's on its way out.
Yes.
So the dinosaur footprint will be visible again.
Tonight the tide is 8:18 where we are.
Yeah,
So we've got about an hour to go.
yeah, before low tide. It's lovely. See the boats in the harbour. People enjoying their drinks.
And we're going to go back home for green tea now.
Yeah, just to finish the meal off.
To help the food go down. We've eaten rather a lot today.
So we'll see you at the car. We're going to turn left here. Carry on through the village. Still looking a bit grey ahead.
It tends to rain in the night a lot.
Oh, we found that out, yeah. It's the old Pier Cafe. The PHT. Pierhead Tavern. We went for a drink yesterday, wasn't it?
That's right. We've got a good co-op here as well.
Yeah, it's a very good co-op. should say. More swings. And there's the Coast Discovery Centre and the Coast Guard. There's search and rescue. So leaving the village now, heading towards Kildonnan. We're going to go round Kildonnan. We're just coming into Whiting Bay now. There's an animal rescue centre on the left for the island. Road's a little bit bumpy, but they've recently resurfaced it and mended the potholes here. Whiting Bay Golf Club. Again, looks quite pretty. Petrol station on the right. It's got that one pump. There's a car that's been dismantled there for spares. Guest houses. The tide's on its way out. School on the right. Some palm trees makes it look quite tropical here. More boats. It's 30 mile an hour through here, 20 mile an hour on the light show outside the school. Following the cruise ship. I think that's going down the island. We're still in Whiting Bay. Got Glenashdale Falls up to the right. That's the path to it. Apparently it's a bit treacherous, I think, going up that way. The walk, because the path is overgrown. We're going round Kildonnan on the main roads because it's down by the seafront. There's not much there, just houses. The hotel's closed, and I don't think there are any shops. And it's easier to get to our B&B going this way down the hill than up the hill. There's a bit of a faff turning around to get into the car park.
It's quite a tight turn.
Yeah, even with our glorified lawnmower that we're driving. There's Pladder Island to the left, the lighthouse, and beyond that is Ailsa Craig. The cows are standing up, so that's an encouraging sign for the weather tomorrow. Quite bendy roads around here. There's national speed limit, and there's no way you can do anything more than like 25 mile an hour safely, if that. They're slowing right down here through the ferns.
This is a heavily wooded area.
It's nice for having a bit of nature, isn't it? Going into the woods. As you can see through our circuit of the island, a lot of the road of this road is very twisty. So we're not far from our destination, from the end point. It seems further because we're not going particularly fast. Road's nice and smooth. Turning left here, we're nearly there. Our B&B is the building just down the hill on the right, which is where we started from. It's now about 7:45 approximately. Can't even remember what time we set off in the morning, but we've had a good old circuit of the island. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, comment, share and subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Thanks for watching.
See you soon.
Bye for now.